The world cannot remain ignorant of the work you have done that has resulted in the creation of life. The story must be told.
Creation of life is different than bringing someone back from the dead. It's dangerous. It's wrong.
Nothing you can say will stop me. The world must be made to recognize your brilliance.
I once thought that I could be a god. But then I saw that by creating life, I was doing something that was terribly wrong.
Are you telling me that what the inspector implied is true? That made some kind of monster?
Watch me drag these remains through the tainted forest. The pain was in vain, I was feeling morbid. Oh, the horror, slain for no reason. Cracks in the corridor, lightning flashes, the whippings of branches, broadcasted live from the shadows. Eyes is lifeless, walking through empty ashes. Dead silence, boots hitting grass and leaves crackling, leaving trails of heavyweight crashing. Dashing across rough terrain with passion, determined, met some wildlife in passing. Dim the moonlight behind trees thrashing, twigs and brush deeper and deeper still dragging. Shovel over shoulder, it's getting colder as I arrive at the spot chosen. My grip swings over, metal hits the thick earth, swinging over and over. The ground seems to shift, appearing lower and lower. Walkway to hell's door, getting sober. Sweat dripping, eye twitching as I lower the bag with the victim in it. Screeching noises from winds blowing, got my heart skipping. Sounds of the forest, holding my breath, moving slower as the last grams of dirt and sand are patted down on this unfortunate man. Can't dwell on the past, what's done is done. A man on the run, he got murdered for fun. High strung, no turning back, it can't be undone. Living with his conscience, he's still gnawing at him. Days turn to weeks, turn to years. Rockabilly chilling in rocking chairs. Out of nowhere, a car pulls up and appears. A suit stepping out, ignoring signs.
Trespassers beware.
Next thing I know, there's a heavy knock at the door. Heavy knock at the door. Heavy knock at the door.
Yeah. I received my next case, guess I'm going up the country. Through endless forest, authorities knows no boundaries. I read the files back at HQ, I got this. Take a left here on the dirt road up the mountain. There should be something, a cabin here somewhere. That must be it, knock on the door, I heard.
Who's there?
Agent Sam examined the badge, looking through the cracks of the floorboards below the earth's thinnest threats. Look sir, I'm here on the wild goose chase, following up on a cold case. My boss handed me the dossier on this one the other day. Been looking into this myth that is spoken upon by townsmen. I found out about the vortexes, shovels and axes, branches and pastures. Morbid stories of slashers, the Houdini act of body snatchers. Escape from capture, close but so bizarre. For all I know, this missing person is chilling in the Bahamas, smoking cigars. Maybe he need not be found. Skeletons and coffins making him leave underground.
Little does he know.
What have I done? Have I just given life to a monster?
Wolves are being scratched over violent strings. Those attacked over nothing. The violence sings amongst violent men. The dying begins. Composing bodies, bathing crying sins. Haystacks and pins stuck in the sticks. What happens up there stays with the Hicks. The eerie sounds from the cutthroat flicks. Composing bodies, dump them flicks. Wolves are being scratched over violent strings. Those attacked over nothing. The violence sings amongst violent men. The dying begins, composing bodies, bathing crying sins. Haystacks and pins stuck in the sticks. What happens up there stays with the Hicks. The eerie sounds from the cutthroat flicks. Composing bodies, dump them flicks.
Dead bodies all around. Bodies showing up.
But I'm all for composing your broken bones into an orchestra.
The rest of the dead bodies.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Our creation needs only one more thing. The spark of life. We are about to accomplish something that scientists have only dreamed of, and we haven't a moment's time to waste now. We're going to bring hope to every person afraid of dying. My creation. Listen to me, my child. I have given you life.
This obsession with bringing the dead back to life is not only insane, it's blasphemy. It's wrong.
Dear God, what have I done? I am guilty and must suffer the consequences. To atone for my sins, I must destroy what I've created. It's almost as if I were his father and he my son.
It's a symbol of our belief in God.
The time has come.
Time to hardcore compose.
a monster.
His obsession with bringing the dead back to life is not only insane, it's blasphemous.
Why waste time on meaningless moral lessons? This is a concern of science.
Morality should be of more concern to us than anyone.
My mind. I'm losing my mind. Oh, God. I can't let that happen. No. But what I have created, I must destroy. What I have created, I will destroy. You are of the dead and must return from whence you came.
Dead bodies all around. I'm all for composing your broken bones into an orchestra.
And so the monster perished, as did his creator. Though the doctor may have been misguided in his attempts to create life, I often ask myself, did he create a monster? Or was it mankind's inability to accept the outwardly monstrous form of what he had created that caused us to treat him in a way that made his violent actions inevitable? I've never been able to answer that question, and I don't suppose I ever will.